Hey guys, Mark Schuyler with Westy Travels. I'm here to do a major unboxing. I have a new Battleborn battery. It's the 100 amp model, heated, which is kind of great. And I bought it on sale. I've been waiting for a sale from Battleborn for a while, and they had a major sale. I think I saved at least $150 on the battery. And the folks at Battleborn also recommended I get a SmartShunt. This is not the one with the dial, the little readout face. That particular model, I don't know the part number, but that's about 200 bucks. This was about 100, and it's gonna be something that I just open up on my phone and I can get the information from there. I don't need or want the dial. And I'm also real excited about a much better inverter. I currently have, in back of the driver's seat, mounted along the sink wall, an 1100 watt modified sine wave inverter. And I'm a little concerned because I just lost the motherboard of a really new, expensive laptop. No good reason. The motherboard crapped the bed, and it was a major hassle getting it replaced, reinstalling everything. And I teach from the van. I probably, on some days, I have the laptop plugged in and I'm teaching for 8 hours. Sometimes I just have to stop on the road and teach. And, you know, it was maybe the modified sine wave inverter. They say it's not good for sensitive electronics. So anyhow, 1200 watt, a little bit bigger. Pure sine wave inverter by Giandel, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but a very reputable brand. And I'm going to be happy to run my powering my drone, my GoPro, powering, you know, obviously the laptop, phones with this, even the low setting on my wife's really small travel hair dryer, excuse me. She is not a girly girl, but she wants the hair dryer on the trip. Okay, so this will cover that as well. I really know that for a fact. It worked on the 1100. Let's see, what else? I am going to take the knife to these things, open them up, let you see them as they come out of the box. And then I'm going to have to do some major upgrades. I'm going to have to take out the Recaro seat. I'm going to have to take out the old battery that I have under there. It's a lithium, but it's a cheap Chinese 50 amper. And I'm going to have to run new wiring and try to keep the battery, which I think is going to be under the sink here. I think that's a good location because it means a very short wire run from there to the inverter. I need thick cables for the inverter, and it's going to be a short wire run also to my 2 Victron solar charge controllers. All around, I'm not exactly that happy it's under the sink. I mean, water could come down, but I've been pretty careful about that. I've never actually had that happen, and I've owned the van for 25 years. By the way, this is Box Turtle. So you'll be seeing the stages of the rip out and the install. But let's get going with just the unboxing. I'm excited. Before we begin the unboxing, I really just wanted you to just take a look at the sky. Look at that. There's some serious stuff going on up there. But down here, it's calm and it's kind of cool for a August day. This is nice. All right, so let's take a look. One of the first things that I want to take a good look at is going to be, I don't even have to do any cutting with my knife. Okay, look at that. Got a little packet here of 1200 watt pure sine wave inverter, user manual. Okay, here we've got, oh, look at that. We've got a little sort of power button here where I guess we could mount that somewhere if we want. I'm not sure I'm actually going to use that, but we could. Okay, that's nice. Here's some cables. I'm wondering what size these are. Are these cables the size that I was going to use? I mean, obviously, if they're included by the manufacturer, they have to be somewhat acceptable. Well, I don't know. Maybe the run won't even be long enough on these. These guys only look like 2 feet. I think I have a couple 3-footers already made up, possibly with thicker cabling too. So, all right, let's take a look at this. Model PS 1200 JCR. It's pretty clean. It's got a USB right here. I guess this is for that remote on off. I don't see myself using that. I'll just come over as I'm used to doing and pressing the power button. And the 2 outlets. Okay, interesting. And I'll set this up right in there. Okay, let me put this aside. There we go. Get that out of the way. Now, here we can actually do some utility knife work. Well, that was a big box for a tiny little shunt. Take a look at this. Got some instructions here. I know some people don't, they kind of pride themselves on not reading the instructions, but I'm the opposite. I pride myself in actually reading them and avoiding some stupid mistakes down the road that I would not have made those mistakes if I had just bothered to read. Prep a little bit. Big believer in prep. Okay, so get into the box here. Okay, we have a few little cables here, but we want to look at the shunt that gets attached to the battery here. Looks pretty serious here. We've got this little serial number thing tucked in there. SmartShunt. Do they give the model number on here? Guess I'd have to look on the instructions. Pretty serious. Yep. 500 amp. Won't be anywhere close to that. But nice. Looking forward to that. And the big purchase is coming up here. Okay, don't want to lose this. Dragonfly Energy. And then in smaller print, Battleborn batteries. Okay, what's the difference here? Heat enable instruction guide and the general instruction guide. I get it. Okay, put this off to the side. I've got some nice shrink. A few of these are just loose on top. I guess they came out of the baggie, huh? I don't know. A few loose ones there. Okay, it might be for the heat part of it. Okay, let me pull this out. There we go. Looking beautiful. I'll undo. We got the zip tie on the end here. Not gonna deal. I think these batteries are like 30 pounds, 30 some pounds. Pretty cheap. Doubled my storage capacity. Get out there, stay out there, I'll say. Well, that's it, guys. I mean, obviously, the proof is in the pudding. Got to install it correctly, have it working, give me some value for the money, but it's going to be fun. Follow along and you'll catch the process.